The Westminster Abbey, formerly titled the Collegiate Church of St. Peter at Westminster, is an Anglican church in the City of Westminster, London, England. Since 1066, it has been the location of the coronations of 40 English and British monarchs and the burial site for 18 English, Scottish, and British monarchs. At least 16 royal weddings have taken place at the Abbey since the 11th century. Although the reasons of the church are obscure, an abbey housing Benedictine monks was on the site by the mid-10th century. The church got its first large building from the 1040s, commissioned by King Edward the Confessor, who was buried inside. Construction of the present church began in 1245 on the orders of King Henry III. The monastery was dissolved in 1559, and the church was made a royal peculiar, a Church of England church accountable directly to the sovereign by Queen Elizabeth I. The Abbey, the Palace of Westminster, and St. Margaret's Church became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987 because of their symbolic and historical significance. Since 1066, it has been the location of coronations of 40 English and British monarchs and the burial sites of 18 English, Scottish, and British monarchs. At least 16 royal weddings have taken place at the Abbey since 1100s. Today, it is still a church dedicated to regular worship and to the celebration of great events in the life of the nation. Elizabeth II, the elder daughter of King George VI and Elizabeth, was born on April 21, 1926, after the abdication of King Edward VIII in 1936. Her father, who was the Duke of York, became the king. Her sister Princess Margaret, her children Prince Andrew and Princess Anne, and her grandson Prince William were all married in Westminster Abbey. The Abbey is the burial site of more than 3,300 people, many prominent in British history: monarchs, prime ministers, poets laureate, actors, musicians, scientists, military leaders, and the unknown warriors. Due to the fame of the figures buried here, artist William Morris described the Abbey as the national Valhalla. The 16th century historian John Leland called Henry VII's Lady Chapel the wonder of the world, and it continues to inspire wonder amongst those who visit it today. It is a glorious example of the late medieval architecture with a spectacular fan-vaulted ceiling. It is the burial place of 15 kings and queens, including Elizabeth I, Mary I, and Mary, Queen of Scots. Our Lady Chapel is dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary, and is common to most cathedrals and large churches. The church's Gothic architecture is chiefly inspired by the 13th century French and English styles, although some sections of the church have earlier Romanesque styles or later Baroque and modern styles. because of Westminster and St. Margaret's Church became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987 because of their historic and symbolic significance. Some individuals were commemorated in the Abbey and or held their memorial service in the Abbey, but were buried elsewhere.